Hey viewers, Supersonic Q here, ready to show you how I sculpt a Mario. That's right, this is the first tutorial video about how I make my I'm
clay
going to be
models.
sculpting him on a smaller scale, about the same size as this Luigi, so he's pretty small. But you could make him any size you wanted, if depending on how much clay you had. So, yeah. Okay, this video might be in a couple parts. It's probably going to be a little long. Remember, I used Sculpey 3 clay, and oh, I used toothpicks too. They helped me secure some limbs and stuff to the model itself. Okay, so let's start sculpting this Mario. When I start sculpting a Mario, I always start with the hat. So what I generally do is take just a little bit of clay and kind of roll it into a ball like that. And you have to do that twice. Okay, now that you have two balls, kind of put them together, but don't do it too hard. And then kind of take the clay from one of the balls, kind of blend it with the other. Kind of like that. And that essentially creates the base for the hat. Maybe it's a little flatter than how I want it. Okay, that looks pretty good. And you'll see where this kind of comes into play later on. Okay, before I start sculpting the head, when you're using Sculpey 3, I don't know if this counts for any other clay, but the bright colors like red and stuff stay in your hands, so you should wipe them off on some sort of paper towel or wash them or something, so you don't stay in the lighter colors like this peach that I'm going to work with now. Okay, I really don't have any technique for sculpting the head. I just kind of like, make like a head shape or whatever. I'll probably do the face last, because that'll probably be the hardest part, especially sculpting on such a small scale. I haven't made Mario in a long time, so I'm a bit rusty at it. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, but Mario's face needs to be round, because he has like a round face. Okay, that's not too bad for right now. When we get the body on and stuff, it'll look a little better on the face and stuff. Okay, let's sculpt the ears now. Just take a little bit of clay and then kind of do like what you did for the hat, where you kind of just blend it together. Okay, it doesn't look too bad right now because then the hair before his ears will cover up like the little line mark. Okay. Okay, that doesn't actually look too bad. Like I said, we'll do the face last. So, actually, the hair will probably be the very, yeah. Okay, so that's the head for right now. Now we'll start the body. Yeah, to start the body, I usually take some red. I think it's easier to just put the blue over the red instead of trying to sculpt it with both colors. Kind of make it kind of. Oh, that's not a bad size. Trying to make him kind of plump, because, Okay, I can kind of work with that. Okay, so for the overalls, need some blue. And my technique for this is flatten it. Okay, it's pretty flat. And then kind of put this in the middle and then kind of wrap it around. See, like that. And then you have all this excess stuff. You can just rip that off. Okay, see, that's the basis for how I do the overalls. Oh, and then you have that little opening right there, so you could just take some more and then kind of patch it up. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, we'll call this side the front. Let's compare. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than this Luigi, but that's okay. Better to have leftover clay than not enough. Okay, now for the overalls, I kind of do a similar sort. Oh, we call this different. Put it over like this, and then wrap it around. Make it go to the opposite side, like that. Do the same thing for the other side. Go around, cross it. Essentially, this is what it is. Although since this is on a much smaller scale than most Marios, that's why it looks a little crammed. Okay, and then you have all this blue up top here, but you can easily fix that when you add the arms, which we'll do right now. So yeah, I kind of just make like that. Make them as skinny or as thick as you want them to be. Do this for the other side. Oops. Head's not too bad. Okay. Doesn't look too bad to start right there. We can probably add the buttons on. They're not too hard to do. Just take a little bit of clay and put it like right there. There we go. I guess it's good enough for the buttons. Have to add more. Now, kind of just work it in. This will be in 2 parts. That's what we have so far, the body like that, and then the head like this. Alright, check out part 2 now.